Hey, what's going on? This is my first video on my new climbing YouTube channel. I think I'm just going to post a bunch of kilter content for now and maybe move into some real climbing or gym climbing later. This is a project I've been working on for a bit. It's a V8 called Zombia, I think. I was working in with someone I met here called Nathan. He's pretty cool. Apparently he had met Colin Duffy, which is kind of sick. I don't really have like a direction for this channel or anything. I just felt like I need a place to just talk to a camera and watch my own climbing over, try and improve. My public speaking is pretty ass, so hoping this would help a little bit with that as well. I feel like nowadays it's not often you just have like content where it's just climbing and like nothing else. I feel like a lot of climbing content is centered around like entertainment and not much in improving one's climbing or anything. Unless you get Toby Roberts does some stuff, but like the famous stuff is like Emil and Magnus, and they've all kind of just like become other creators. I think I saw like a recent Emil video and it was like, oh, I'm a grip strength athlete and not really a climber anymore, which I found kind of interesting. Sorry for the bad framing as well. I don't know why I set this up without really looking. Like, it will be better in other clips, hopefully. I wish I could just like one take this whole thing, but I feel like I'm gonna have to cut a lot. I have like 7,000 different clips that I'm just gonna delete. Alright, it's Nathan's turn. Let's see. Oh, tragedy. We both have the same shoes. Solution comps, although mine are like totally busted right now. And my fingers are also... I don't know why I decided to kilter for 2.5 hours on like really stiff fingers, but it has progressed my injury a lot worse. Okay, big send attempt here. Come on.
Come on. Bro.
Thanks. It's so much harder to keep track of like what you want to say while you're recording versus like just thinking out loud in your head. It like all the words become jumbled up and shit, and it's like, I don't know, it's like totally different. This was a fun climb. The right hand hold is like a foot, and I kept slipping off of it. It was really funny. Yeah, I have no idea how I stuck that. It was kind of a strong move. I forgot I did that. I started climbing like 1.5 years ago when I graduated high school. And like since then, it's always been a very therapeutic and rewarding experience. There's no others. I've done other sports, but nothing compares to just like being on the rock wall. It's like, I don't know what it is about climbing. It's just so much better than everything else I've done in my life so far. Like, I would really love if this could be a potential career, but I know that's like, in a practical sense, just totally impossible. I mean, I also am not sure exactly if sport climbing or competitive climbing is really super different from like what I'm doing now. Like it could be a hell of a lot harder and like cause more stress and pain and make the sport less enjoyable. But all the top climbers seem to have like a really good time and just enjoy the sport, and the community's great. And I would love to meet all those people at the top. It would be like incredible. But alas, my climbing is only V8-ish level. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm plateauing right now, but I definitely don't want to push too hard because of my injury. So we'll see. Just thinking about the climb a little more, giving it a bit of rest. Rest is good. I definitely need to incorporate that more into my training. I think a lot of the time I'm just 10-second warm up and then throw myself on the wall, make my finger capsulitis worse. I was really lucky actually to go into the gym yesterday and meet a PT who shows up like once every 2 weeks. Okay, there we go. It's a much better angle. I finally decided to fix it up a little bit. I think this is the send attempt. Come on. I think kilter really fits into my style of just like tension climbing, a lot of twisting, sometimes some stretchy movements. It also doesn't really have much heel hook stuff, and my toe box is a bit big, so heel hooks aren't great for me. I'm definitely worse at more slabby or jumping climbing, like Cordo stuff. I think I need to work on that a lot more. But also I think Cordo has a much higher bar. Like you can get some really, really hard Cordo stuff, and it looks really simple, but it's just like really hard to execute. Like one example is like a lache, like no feet, swing with your arms. Like I don't think I've completed a single lache, which is kind of depressing. One day, I'm sure. Yeah, this climb, I think it's like a V7, a left hand bump, right hand catch, cut feet, and catch the left again, and then throw for the right, finish. I think it took me quite a bit to work up the confidence to get on it. Okay, well, there we go. Confidence acquired. Yeah, just feeling out the holds here. Making sure I have the strength for this. I really do want to focus a lot more on my climbing next semester. This semester of college, I've been like half focused, but really caught up with schoolwork that I couldn't go consistently. I did do pretty well on some competition stuff though. I'm pretty happy about that. And I think there's going to be more of that stuff next semester. I think the regional competition is in February, so I'll probably be attending that. That's going to be pretty huge. I haven't really done much competition climbing. This is still like my first year of actually climbing, basically. So I would be really psyched to make nationals. I don't know. Oh, good bump. High foot. Nice. Can we hit it on this run? Oh, nope. Yeah, it's kind of hard to generate from there. The side pull is not very in-cut, so gotta push off on the legs more and on that crimp on the right. usually go climbing about 3 to 4 times a week. But nowadays it's become like a 2 to 3 or even like 1 to 2, I think. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna climb again for another week after this because of just how swollen my fingers got from this, which is very unfortunate. You don't really get content like this on YouTube anymore, though. If anyone's watching, it's just like talking, climbing. It's really a very old school style of YouTube content. Nothing in your face music, shorts nonsense. Although that kind of stuff is like very captivating. I feel like it's not self-reflecting at all, and you don't really think a lot while making it or watching it. My dad actually wants to build or order a kilter board for his company, which is really interesting. If he ever does do that, I would really be happy to manage that. It would be really sick. And it's like different from this kilter. It's a full ride, 10 by 10. Like that, I've never done a full ride, a full board kilter before, so that would be very fun to do. It is like hella expensive though. I'm not exactly sure how we're gonna justify that. I mean, if we get the money from other people climbing it, if we sell it correctly, I'm sure it'll be fine. But definitely gonna think about that a little more before I ask him to actually do it. He's totally down. It's just like, I don't know if I'm totally down, even though it would be sick. I'm worried about the cost, you know. Just waiting a bit for my second attempt, resting up. I do think I get it on the next one. It's really weird. The Kilter app got rid of a bunch of climbs that I had saved. I didn't really kilter much during the semester. I only really kiltered during the summer. And I'm coming back now for winter break. And I'm looking for my favorite climbs, and they're just gone. I don't know what happened to Skip the Faith Einstein. That was my favorite climb, and it just disappeared. Okay, here we go. Send attempt, I think. Yeah, come on.
So strong, bro.
Yeah, man. It's always my left side for me.
Thanks.
Always.